Good morning again and welcome. Today I want to move forward until this coming Sunday's Gospel. And mainly because this is the last Sunday Gospel we have from Mark. We've got to have Mark all through this year, and next year we move into Luke, the Gospel of compassion, the Gospel of forgiveness, the Gospel with the beautiful parables of the prodigal son, or the Good Samaritan, and several others. But the text from today's reading, which is the end of Mark's Gospel, it's the last discourse that Jesus gives in Jerusalem. And he speaks in apocalyptic tones or terms, which is rather unusual for him. But apocalyptic doesn't mean to confuse or frighten, but it's really to remove the veil, to see more clearly. And so this is what Jesus uses here. And he says, after the times of distress, the sun will lose its light, the moon will fade, and the stars will fall from the heavens. And then the Son of Man will come with power and glory, and he will send out his angels to gather those who are capable of being loved. And I was taken by the phrase, times of distress. And I was just wondering, are we not in times of distress today, or are many people in our world? Like even in here in Aussie, we're living in what I call a festival of knives. Stabbings are everywhere. We live in a time of distress from floods. We had a Chuka and many places along the Murray last year. And we hear of the Kimberleys or southeast Queensland or Tasmania, where people are distressed by the phenomenon of floods. And then, of course, there's poverty, dehumanizing poverty, in this country with so much wealth. And as you know and I know, there are people today sleeping in cars because they have nowhere else to go. And so, that's just when we look at here, but when we look overseas, we see that little Russian, that would-be Catherine the Great, who is prepared to sacrifice a calculated 1,500 fellow countrymen every day so that he might be great again. Or if we move south to the Middle East, and we have genocide presented by the perpetrators as collateral damage of thousands. And we have their supposed guardians or governors, Hamas, not even looking at a peace settlement, at a cessation of hostilities, quite prepared to sacrifice their fellow countrymen to bombs and bullets and starvation. So what do we do in front of all this? The Gospel tells us to be awake, to be alert, to be attentive, to read the signs of the times that surround us, to know what is happening, to be able to read through fake news, to put aside conspiracy theories, and to know that there is truth. There is good and bad. There is right and wrong in our world today, regardless of what many people might try to convince us of the contrary. Yeah? So be awake, be alert, be attentive. And might I suggest, at the end of the day, switch the television off 10 minutes earlier. And take a little time to think and look back. Where have you seen or experienced love during this day? Or kindness? Or been helped? In other words, where has the positive been exercised in your world? And likewise, where is lies and falsity? Where is harm or hatred have you seen or experienced? So that you're awake, you're alert, because we do not know the time or the hour. Not even the angels know, not even the Son of Man. So let's be awake, let's be alert, let's be attentive to what is going on in this gift. This is our world. Okay? Go well, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.